In this video, we're going to take a look at the Boss Katana-110 Bass Amplifier. This portable combo bass amplifier features a single 10-inch speaker and a tweeter and is powered by a 60-watt Class AB amplifier. Now, when considering this amp, it's important to notice that distinction of a Class AB type amplifier. That's because Class AB amplifiers are known for exhibiting exceptional linearity and a high level of efficiency, which translates to you in musical terms as an authentic tone and a familiar musical feel and playing experience that's similar to that of a traditional tube amplifier. On the control panel, you can choose from 3 amplifier types: vintage, flat, or modern, and you can also access the 4-band EQ that has 2 mid-range bands with switchable frequency points. There are also a host of effects in this amplifier. On the input, you can dial in compression and drive, and then there are also some post effects such as touch wah, octaver, chorus, phaser, reverb, and delay. There's also a dry blend circuit that can really help to add a little more clarity to a heavily overdriven sound. The power switch features a mute function in the form of standby, and it also allows you to scale the amplifier's operation down to 1 watt for quiet practice. Up to 6 sounds can be stored and recalled using either the panel or an optional foot switch. On the rear panel, there's a balanced XLR output that you can choose where it's tapped in the signal path. You can choose from either direct, so just using it as a straight DI, or post preamp, so you get some of that preamp flavor, or post effects, so you're basically getting the EQ section and all the effects as well. There are also connections on the rear of the amplifier for an effects loop, and there's a power amp in for bypassing the preamp and effects section and using this as a powered cabinet. So say if you have an external preamp that you want to take advantage of. There's also an auxiliary input and a headphone output, both of which are really useful for practicing. And then there's a USB connection that allows you to connect to a computer for recording or using the Boss Tone Central app to do some deeper editing and store your patch libraries. There's also an optional Bluetooth module available that allows you to stream wirelessly to the amplifier and use the Boss Tone Central app wirelessly as well. Alrighty, let's check out some sounds. First up, we're going to hear these 3 amplifier voicings. The EQ on the amp is set to noon, so there's no booster cut happening, and you're hearing the sound of the amplifier recorded with a Lewitt 640TS microphone about 2 feet back from the cabinet. Here's the flat amplifier type. Here's vintage. And here is modern. Okay, we're going to stay with the modern amplifier type, and we're going to check out some effects now. Again, using the microphone. So I'm going to dial in some chorus on effects 2. I'm going to switch these equalizer bands both to the orange mode, and we'll boost the mid-range. We'll kind of cut a little bass maybe. We might turn the tweeter off for this one, and we'll also increase our gain a little bit. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's go over to the vintage amp type, and we are going to switch these EQ bands back to the green, and we'll scoop a little, add a little bass. We're going to turn our tweeter on again, and this time we're going to turn effects 2 down and turn effects 1 up, and I have, should be a touch wah going on there. Yep. Okay, we're also going to add a little drive on the input, and we're going to bring in some dry blend here. Maybe just turn our volume down a little bit. Okay, and this time I'm going to let you hear the DI sound of the amplifier with the effects printed on there. So you're going to hear the DI sound of the bass going through all the amplifier and effects settings. Cool. Let's go. We're going to turn the touch wah off. We're going to go back to. We're going to go to our red EQ mid bands this time, and we're going to go to our flat amplifier type. Turn the drive off. Maybe add a little compression. Okay, and let's go back to Effects 2, and we're going to go over to a delay setting here. All right, so now you're going to hear the sound of the microphone and the amplifier blended for this example. Okay, so there you have the Boss Katana 110 bass amplifier. For more information, you can head on over to americanmusical.com. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. That will really help us out. And if you're interested in checking out any other videos, we've got them over here. Or if you're interested in checking out this product or any other product on americanmusical.com, you can just go ahead and click the link in the video or in the description box below.